Oh, Grand Rising. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. How do we do? Where's all my peoples at? Still got my Johnny John. Let's just get right started on the collective reading. It is Tarot Tuesday. So let's use a regular weight go for it tarot today. What up, what up? Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Alright, we need to some sage. We need to burn something. We need to burn something. Alright. Hey Kevin, what's up, what's up? How you doing? Alright, this is for my collective. What do we need to know? It's Tarot Tuesday today. It is a beautiful day. So for the collective, let's see. For this beautiful day, let's see what sits from the divine. Secrets within us. Secrets within us from the divine. Hey Brooke Cottle, how are you? So be careful what you wish for. That's what I hear with that card every time. Be careful with what you wish for. So there is some kind of endings when it comes to something material. Maybe you're like me, dropping that shit. So perhaps that's what comes with this. I need to put my hair up. Alright, so we got, maybe this is two different paths, two different messages, two different things, but it's like this, and this is this. That's good. So perhaps we are starting off a new life path, perhaps a new life partner, a new love, baby. I don't know why I see that. Maybe this is, and this, it's as if this new thing releases some kind of stress. And there's the golden ticket. Perhaps this does bring, nines are the endings. We have this world. The world is the last of the major arcana. We have this page starting this new thing. This queen is letting this go. And then bang, we have another ace. This is bringing this power, this clarity, this truth. And then look, we have the high priestess in reverse, which she brings this secret knowledge. And this is secret knowledge within us. Now, this is what we're searching for. Perhaps this is, it's like we climb, I heard climbing out. So, okay, so on this side had all these down first saying, hey, this is in the deep subconscious. What's up, Joshua, Val? Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome to the collective reading. Is that tarot? Yeah, tarot cards. Yes, Tarot. Yes, tarot cards. Yes. No Englishy? It's okay. Love is the universal language here. We love you. All right. So perhaps we do have to release, or this is somebody. Okay, so this knight, this could be somebody, this could be you. You know, usually the knight is this knight in shining armor. This could be a situation. This could be a breakup. This could be a loss of love. Perhaps this is why we're looking in this new direction, because this is what we experienced. And it's as if from this ending of this, you know, what this queen has been doing a long time. For instance, like me, I've been smoking. What up, Skylar? I've been smoking, so instead we dropped this, picked up something new. This is this new, and perhaps we are learning. You know, this could be a new class, a new job. But like I said with the 9, this ending, it's like be careful what you wish for. Something about our inner child. Perhaps we will have to create boundaries, build boundaries, create a wall. We have the hangman. I wanted to say the Hierophant, so perhaps he has something to do with it. But the hangman, this is saying that we have, it's almost as if we have to be suspended or stuck in a sense. Perhaps we feel as though we're stuck, or we've been feeling though as though we're stuck. But this Temperance is coming out like we should have patience. This is what we should do. And it's as if we're using our stuckness in the right way. Perhaps we are healing this inner child. This is what we're gaining enough. I heard balls to apologize or to accept an apology, or maybe this is we having to forgive ourselves. You know, this is something inside of us. And perhaps we do see this something from a whole different perspective. We do have this ace, you know, we finally get some kind of clarity and truth. And then bang, we have both of these 6s. 6 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles, both in reverse. So this creates a great imbalance. It's as if we have some kind of loss. We got knocked off the horse, and this is what I seen here in the Sun. And perhaps this has to come. It's like this loss has to come, so that way we can. It's like this ending has to come, so this new beginning has to start. Perhaps we do have to fall off. Fall off. Maybe you're off the wagon. On the wagon. Hey, I call a woman. Haha, Jack. See you back, car. Love you, Joshua. Alright, where's all my crinkles at? Maybe I didn't do the chat. You are always on point. That's why I show up. Thank you. Oh, yes, Kevin. You're welcome. I love you. Ding, ding. Yeah, perhaps we do have to go through this hangman period. And this is this Emperor. And this is what I'm feeling a lot. I love you as well. Keep on. Yes. Hey, Phoenix. Why? Because you have to be the emperor. You're supposed to be ignoring her and not texting her. That's why. Hey, Bahrain, Maine. How are you? Yeah, see? You gotta put your thinking cap on. What's up, Miss Misa Garcia? How are you? Here comes all my peoples. There's this Page of Wands. He was in the collective reading. My exam after 50 days, it will change my life. Yes. My whole bloodline. Nice. Yes, the Fool. As long as you use your intuition, and that it is. And there's that strength. Life is a state. And I cannot stop. Well, when you go to sleep, hey, you wish. You wish says good morning. I say grand rising, because ain't no morning good. How are you? We gonna get some changes in here. I am like having this really like grand rising. Yeah. See? It's as if we're letting go of this, embracing the peace and moving on. And I feel really good. Really good feeling. And I seen him. Perhaps we are. I heard coming to a halt, and then there he goes, pushing through these burdens. Perhaps this is what we have to do, and that's what we were talking about during the collective, like. And this came up in the reverse. Maybe this is how we do it. So we'll look at it both ways. So we have, this came up in the collective, and this is us no longer losing sleep over this. We're finally no longer stressing. We no longer let this bother us. We no longer let other people's energy affect us. Perhaps this was toxic. And this is, where there's change. This is addiction. This is codependent relationship, some kind of something. And this is breaking. Perhaps we are breaking free from this, or perhaps this is a toxic tyrant. This is a toxic tyrant. Perhaps we're walking away from this because, we no longer want to deal with this toxic tyrant. So we have the Wounded Warrior in reverse. It's as if we're taking responsibility and we are no longer in the victim mentality. It's as if you're not listening to some kind of advice, though, when it comes to that, letting go of this, walking away from this. Perhaps this has to do with some kind of separation with a relationship and you coming into your own, building this from the Ace up. Watch out, there could be this, and here's this 10. So we are coming to the new beginning, these endings. And look, there's the 6. We're being taken away from these rough waters into, like I said, this peaceful energy. I feel this. We're letting go. Perhaps we're winning. Teamwork can make a dream work, especially when it comes to healing. Maybe this is a class. And the Queen, I seen a Queen of Wands in reverse. So perhaps we have to focus on the now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, right now. Yeah, baby. Absolutely 100. Yes. And look, the Queen of Swords is in reverse. So perhaps there is this bitch. Maybe this is the lesson. This is the teacher. This is the lesson. There's that devil. This could be any kind of, and usually comes with something like this, you know, and I see you pouring it out into a bottomless, you know, it just keeps coming out. The more you pour in, it just keeps coming out. It's like this instant gratification. The more you try to chase it, the more it runs from you. And this, it will break down. You know, that this is a warning. The tower uprights come in saying, you know, we have to rebuild this from the ground up. Let go of these material things. No longer serving us. Perhaps that's why. Let it go. Hey, Crystal Smokes. How are you? Alright, let's start with readings. Kevin, you want me to pull a card for you? Val, I seen the star and then the injustice. So perhaps there is gonna, some kind of truth is gonna shed on some kind of lie. It's as if the veil is breaking. Yes, the truth will come out, Val. Joshua says love. Look, you're releasing something too. And it's at, look. Yeah, we're coming into some kind of truth, some kind of hidden something. Wow. Why do you call women bowling balls? Kevin, you want me to pick one for you? We're finally focused on the positive. And look, there's this. Seeing it from a different perspective. Perhaps you had to sacrifice a lot of time for that. A lot of sadness. Don't feel good. Alright, Phoenix, this is for you. Oh, we were supposed to do that the opposite way. That's alright. The message will still come out. Phoenix. Look, there's the justice for you too, Phoenix, in this death. So, something got to change. You have to let go, Phoenix. See, this death is running over this justice, saying that it'll be no more. Look, to drop it. Don't be sorry. Release it. Empty your cup. Dump the cup. Dumping cups. Maybe that reading dumping cups will benefit you. Misa, Misa. You want me to pick one for you? Misa. And you wish. Yes, yes. Okay, Brooke. This is for Brooke. Okay. So that was the message for you too, and I see 911. So perhaps this is something, you know, sudden, something quick. The tower, I always say this is a sign that the tower upright is coming, but it's as if this is like the remnants. What's the remainder? The remainder that's left after this, it's as if it's bringing some kind of confusion. It's like, the smoke after this big thing falls down. It's like, okay, boom, now it's all that smoke and fog afterwards. And it's like that. It's like after this is clearing, and this is like the smoke kind of like, and it's as if these things are finally being revealed to you, that you have a lot more options or choices than you really realize. Perhaps some of this include making some kind of changes, or revealing some kind of, it's as if some kind of some things need to be uncovered in order. Yes, see? Some cups need to be dumped, and on the bottom, perhaps we have to celebrate. Maybe this is this, this could be a person, this could be you, this could be a situation. So perhaps this is a breakup or a releasing of love, or it's like, sorry, not sorry, walking away, almost like pulling you by your emotion. And this could be delays too in love, and this could be due to the woman in red. Perhaps there is a third party involved when it is like this in love, and this, maybe this is saying to celebrate this, like, hey, this is gone, let's celebrate. But this could also be saying, hey, this is this lady in red, this is the, yes, this is the interference. This is an interference to separate this, to come in between, to cause, to create all of this change. But with that comes this new slate. This is the smoke clearing. So perhaps it takes a little bit, maybe 7 days, 7 weeks. What was it? 7 cups, 7 days, a week. Perhaps. And look, there's the King of Cups. Hey, Hisk! So perhaps you do have to stand back and be, we have to protect what's in our cup. We gotta protect what's in our cup, and, we're not just letting anyone in. You feel me? Who's next? Who's next? What's up, Hiss? Brooke says yes. Hit that like button if you resonate. Don't forget to subscribe, y'all, if you're not yet subscribed. Still smoking my crystal. Still smoking my lapis. Where's those other cards? How about, look. Yeah, I was going to say there's a message. Perhaps it's just in this book. When you are accountable, you stand empowered, confident, and with integrity. Could you please do one for me? Sure. You wish. Let's use the Lenormand. You wish. I'll pull a tarot for you. Well, we'll get the story from Miss Lenormand. For you wish. You wish from the divine messages. I see one flip over. Y'all see it? Maybe not. Aha. It was the clover reverse. I'm searching for a four-leaf clover. I had overlooked before. Maybe you overlooked this 4-leaf clover. Maybe there was something lucky or something. It's like you overlooked it. Perhaps you were talking, gossiping. You know, this could be two older women. This could be conversation. This could be gossip. So perhaps there is gossip about this lack of luck or this loss or this being unlucky. All right, and these were in the deep subconscious. I'm turning it over. Okay. So this is the same too, this like lack mentality. You have the mice and the shit reverse. So we have the 2nd, the 9th. So we're talking about the loss of some kind of material or finance. Something, or mice take away. And this, we have the ship in reverse. So this is like moving. But when we have the ship in reverse, we're not moving. So it's like taking away. It's like that thing that we were talking about the other night. Like taking away, like we're not moving the movement, or what is it? It's as if they're taken from stillness, or we're taken from the lack of movement, or perhaps this is a lack of communication, and this is like, perhaps this is why, because it's being took by these mice. Something's being taken here, this movement. It's also 3, 23, 12. It's like 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. It's like going backwards, forward, backward, forward. Keeping one still. So much appreciation. Okay, so let's get a message from the tarot about this. What you wish to do, or some kind of guidance. Okay. All right. So perhaps the clover. All right. So this is like each thing. This subscribes this, and then this wanted to turn around. These mice turned around. So it's as if this loss becomes a gain, or whoever took it gives it back, perhaps. But we have this king in reverse. This is like we feel defeated in some kind of situation. Perhaps this is why the clover is in reverse, like a lucky cold day. And this is us like coming back. Perhaps we are holding on to something, and this is this talking about like this, like I said, this scarcity mindset. And then from us, it says if whatever is hidden gets released, perhaps this is this. It's as if this communication, this is the lack of communication, so perhaps this is some secret, and perhaps this is what gets talked about. You have the 3 mice on this way, and then the two birds on this, so perhaps it's the secret that comes out, or that's trying to get held back. It's as if we can't get past here until this thing comes out. We're holding something back, or holding something in. You know, there's no communication. And then I heard secrets make you sick. Perhaps we do have to cut something off. 919 2949. And there's 3 popped out, so I don't know who this is for. But we have the Page of Swords. Oh, that's 10 of Cups. And the 7 of Pentacles. So it's as if we're coming into some kind of new idea, new thought, a new plan. Did it work? A new plan. Some kind of new thing, right? Maybe we're making some kind of decision. And this is what a decision based on our feelings about this family, our feelings about, you know, the maximum amount of happiness. And it's like, well, this is like debating or coming up with a decision or this new idea, this new plan, talking about it, debating as we are slicing it off. And this too, this 7, this is more so going, he's like debating like this and that, and maybe we're like getting other people involved in this, you know, the family, the feelings, and he is really the plan. What do we have? We're focused on what do we see? What can we touch? What did we grow from this? You're truly gifted. Thank you. Oh, hey, Tanner Rose. This is so vague. So it's as if he's really counting these things, like, how many am I going to take with me? Do I even want to take any with me? And this is the debating on, what do I got to do to be happy in this, finally? And perhaps we do make a decision that it's as if we make it's like a new plan. We walk away. Perhaps we walk away from this 10 of Cups, like this maximum amount of feeling, and these 7 Pentacles. 7 Pentacles, this is 7 years of standing here making this shit. This didn't just come here in 1 week. This took 7 years. So this is something over a long period of time. This family, this feeling, this very good feeling took all this time. So it's as if, is this what we're going to do? And perhaps we do follow our intuition into this new thing. It's as if we face, we leave, and this is us just going into the newness. Perhaps we get a gift. And the undercurrent. Newness! Perhaps it does begin with a new love. I love you guys. 1115. So yeah, it's like these new beginnings begin with changes. Look. It's a new job, new car. Look at the new path. Perhaps this comes that brings the new path. You know, aces are opportunities. So it's you to take this opportunity. Aces are also, 1, the beginning. And they're also about the self. Perhaps this is some kind of new spiritual, something that you're holding. And perhaps it came with you being knocked off this horse. It's as if you had to surrender some part of this logic. Or, yeah, it's like you had to surrender this logic. Seth Lloyd, Jesus loves you too. But Jesus says, worship me, worship our Father, 911. So, don't worship the beast. Judgment Day is coming soon. Ba, 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 ba. Let me just smoke my lapis and cállate la boca mía. 911. This might be important. Perhaps there is this fall. I hear fall from grace. Perhaps this is the knowledge or lack of wisdom, or now you're kicking yourself in the ass because you didn't use your intuition. There's the Three of Swords. So that's the heartbreak. And now there's the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is like, exhale on the communication may. And then look. So it's as if there's this secret. Perhaps the secret's out. And that's the issue. Perhaps this is what we're walking away from. This uneven emotional. This is emotions when we're talking about cups, relationships. Perhaps this person with this uneven emotional relationship. And we're walking away. We're walking away. Perhaps it does make us sad. But that's because we're only focused on what we're walking away from. See, you're focused on these 8 cups. You don't realize that there's 2 behind you that are already filled, you know? And look, knew it. It's judgment. Perhaps we are at the crossroads, but we have to listen to this. It's as if we're being guided. Oh, look, and there it is. But this heartbreak has to come for you to release this in your head. You've been in this mental, like stuck in this mental thing. So in order for you to release out of this mental thing, this Three of Swords had to happen. This heartbreak had to happen for you to break free out of this and find your path to happiness. Yes, look, there it is. Look, both of them. So you got the golden ticket to this new thing. And this leads to end of the suffering. End of the suffering. And that's the separation. Hallelujah. What more can we ask for? I heard true love. Having fun. The only guidance you need is from Jesus Christ. The only thing you need to read are the scriptures, the Bible, the Old Testament, the New Testament, the Book of Mormon. That's all you need in life. No, that's being closed-minded, honey. You should read every book. You should read every book and have a mind open to everything and attached to nothing, because even Jesus says, don't worship me. Worship my Father. 11:11. Donald Trump is the answer in the Bible. Right. And Jesus is the beast. And he even says, do not worship me, worship our Father. And you probably worship the beast. So you're half the problem, having fun. Yeah, I know scriptures. Do you know scriptures? I'm not talking from my ass here. You know, even John was bowing down to Jesus. Jesus says, no, I'm a servant just like you. Why are you bowing down to me? You know? You're not supposed to worship Jesus. Jesus even tells you how to pray. Our Father who art in heaven. Jesus said we was God's. The truth is inside of us. And you shouldn't limit yourself to just one book. Because what about the Apocrypha? All the books that they took out of that Bible. You're forgetting about all them books. So having fun. Jesus also says no one goes to the Father except through me. Right. Jesus and the Father were one. Aren't you one with your Father? I know I'm one with my Father. Having fun says I like you. I love you. I love you too, having fun. With a name like that, I'm sure you'll have lots of fun here. You belong here. I bet you were born on the 21st. Maybe you're the 12th. They're a little backwards. Let me know. LOL, you're great. So are you. Which is it? Don't forget to subscribe. Because we're celebrating. We're celebrating. So, clearing the confusion. This is what this is about. Clearing the confusion. We'll take them. Clearing the confusion. How are we going to do that? How are we going to go and do that and do that? And how are we going to go and do that? Alright, so we have this in the deep subconscious. I guess we'll see this at the end. We have the child, which this is this new beginnings. This could really signify a child. (911), I see it. But it's almost as if these new beginnings begin when the confusion clears. It's as if, or perhaps the darkness is on these new beginnings, and it's like the light comes after these. It's probably these new beginnings are coming with some kind of confusion, and it's as if this confusion clears after this hump. But it's as if we're running into some kind of, this mama bear, or this grandfather, this whatever, you know, he's trying to stop from you getting to this communication, from you getting to this secret, from you getting to this knowledge. Whoever this is, he's a sneaky fox. He's a sneaky fox. It's as if this reflection is really big. I don't know if it's as if he like always spazzes out. It's as if he sees a reflection in himself and you. Something like this. Perhaps he is some kind of thief with the mice here. You know, the mice take away. It's as if maybe this is saying, take away the sneakiness of the confusion. You know, this is 14, 1 and 5. This is 15. It's like the temperance before the devil. 2. So, and he is also going at like this after the bees. So it's almost as if this something that or they are protecting could create some kind of harm. Oh, and guess what's in there? Guess what's under here in the deep subconscious? The gentleman. So if you're a man, this could be you. If you're a woman, this could be your man, or this could be the masculine side of you. Hey, Danette. Jesus love you. Tarots may be true, but it's not right. Know these things. Let him in your heart, please. Jesus is the beast. Danette. Jesus says, do not worship me, worship my Father. Alright, so about the clouds and the child. About the bear and the fox. And about the mice in the journal. So yeah, it's these people, it's these other people taking. See, it's like as if they're taking the crumbs, the same thing. Perhaps they're offering you crumbs and you're like, I'm not taking that shit. It's as if, Hey, Cynthia. It's as if they're working for you. Perhaps they're doing something for you, and they're they're charging you more than what it's worth. Something like this. Perhaps it's as if there's some kind of breach of contract. Maybe there's this teamwork, and we were supposed to be working together, but then somebody's not doing their job, so somebody else has to work extra hard, and perhaps that's what the freaking the confrontation is here, you know. But it does, that it's as if the cloudiness does clear. That's the 9 after, the end. And then we have, look, 7 reverse, 7 reverse, the other 9. I told you this is the end. I'm telling you, this is the end of this. The worries, the end of this. This is the wounded warrior. We're done. We're out of this victim mentality. We're no longer fighting. Where we were here mixed up in all this mess here, it's as if we're no longer fighting. When after the smoke clears, it's as if this is after the smoke clears. So wasn't this in the reading? And here we have the 10 of Cups with the Knight of Swords coming in here. It's as if there is some kind of separation with this feeling and this, because this truth, this new, like, it's as if this brought this new happiness. Hey, hey, hey. Grand Rising. How are you? So, yeah. What beautifulness. What beautifulness after we release this. What releasing does, man. Look at that. And this is us in this 4 of Swords. Perhaps we do have to take a step back, be in this 4 of Swords energy. Both the 4s. Look at this. Can't make this shit up, y'all. And there's the other 6. And it's as if this comes with this. It's as if this has to come with this new beginning. Maybe you bring it. You tell me. Are you the Tower? Excuse me. There was a reading labeled "You Are the Tower." So these popped out. We have the Rider reversed with the House reverse. The Child reverse with the Bear reverse. So we have the Bear, the House, all this, but reversals. So perhaps there is a delay in this new way of living in the house because of this man. Maybe he's taken too long, or maybe it's Mercury retrograde. That's why Mercury retrograde, these new beginnings, it's as if we're going back, redoing something. Like maybe this is like, oh, we're starting this over again, probably with the same person, but we're doing it again. Mercury retrograde, we're revisiting exes, we're revisiting old way of living, old way of old people. Perhaps we're bumping into, people we haven't seen in a long time. It's this Mercury retrograde. Perhaps something comes to bite you in the ass. Look, both of the houses are in reverse. Maybe we have to get out the house. Maybe it's telling you to get out the house, or saying that this isn't personal. This isn't private. It becomes public. And then right when I said that, the Anchor and the Garden came. So that's definitely a verification, because the Garden is a public spot. Yeah, Christoph. Smoking my lapis. Hey, Jody's son. How are you? I'm good. Look at this. So yes, something very important about the stars, cosmos, constellations, the way they are. Perhaps what house, what stars in, and I hear 7th house, so this is your house of relationship, and the house with Aquarius, whatever house Aquarius is in your chart. Yeah, the 7th house is just the house of relationships, and that's the house of other people. You know, it's the exact opposite of the 1st house, which the 1st house is all about you and how we're, you know, how we get things. And when we talk about the 7th house, this is how other people are involved. What's up, Brad? And this is Scorpionic too. I see Scorpio in the 7th house, so perhaps there is a change in relationship or a change in this. There is it's a change in this Venus. What we consider beautiful, what we consider pleasurable, what we consider love. Grand rising, cause ain't no morning good, Brad. And there's the stars. The bear. So perhaps there is the wish. We'll do it. No one asks some questions. Alright, so we're letting go of something that's been here for a long time. The tower isn't the same tower in the tarot. It could be a government building. It could be something tall, but it's usually something that's been here for a very long time. Time is the essence. Something about this time, a direction, something like this. And there is a disconnection or a break in the bridge. Perhaps we're burning bridges. And perhaps it's in the stars, or perhaps it's like, be careful what you wish for. This is some kind of internal healing. And for this internal healing, it's as if we have to follow the blue dragon. Weird. And it's as if the blue dragon leads to this house, leads to this, you know, maybe it's leading you home. You know, the 4th house. This is the 4th house. What you consider home. Perhaps this is protecting your home, protecting, you know, the vessel. This is your family. You have the bear right on top, like, and this is in the Virgo reading. He was like, don't come near my house. And it's as if there's something about this, especially with the peacock and this broken bridge to the house. It's as if this, you know, this is the bridge to the house, but it's broken. You can't cross that bridge. It's as if you go to the bridge and it says no riddle. You don't get there. There is this fox with the whip. So the whip could be painful. You know, you think getting hit by a whip, it's painful. But it is also like repetitious, like, so this could be something painful, something happening over and over and over again. And it could be this fox, the sneakiness, but it's as if he's being he's coming face to face with one of his own. So it's like this sneaky bully coming up to this sneaky bully. It's like the bully being bullied. And perhaps this is what this bears here. Like, the fuck you will do that. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we're letting go of this. BBR! I had a joke about Goldilocks and the bears, but I'll probably be banned and well for the bears. Yeah, let's not go there, BBR. Grand Rising! Yes, so there is a lack of loyalty. There's no loyalty here, especially when we have this. And this is in reverse. We're not holding on to something. So perhaps we're picking a new wish and we're burning our bridges. It's like we have to burn our bridge, especially when it comes to these deception, this other woman, this lies, this betrayal, something like that. It's creating some kind of obstacles, you know, the mountain. Steep hill to climb. 1414. Yeah. Who's next? Guess I am kind of early, huh? We're gonna get out the thought and the transparent. I think I just got pricked by that damn cactus. I could get a check-in on my energy and just anything needed to know. Alright, energy. Alright, energy. Alright, Jody. Jody-san. Don't forget to subscribe, and all the information is in my description if you want to exchange energy for energy or book a private session. Alright. Jody-san. We're making some kind of adjustment. Jody-san. We're making some kind of an adjustment. We're missing something. We got the cup. We got the sword. We're missing the passion and the passion. The discipline and the discipline. It says we're lacking some kind of truth for this discipline. But we have this fire with this prince, this knight of wands coming in. Perhaps he's coming in with this idea with this, and maybe this is what puts a hold on it. It's like too much of this fire. This is this nine-tailed fox, Katsune. Maybe he has something to do with it, but it's as if he's putting all his, it's as if this is this knight comes in and there's a lack of this because of this discipline, or this, maybe this is a tyrant. Maybe he doesn't have control. It's as if he can't even adjust it because of the lack of control. Or probably the lack of discipline. You know, this is Knight of Wands. He doesn't follow the rules. He's breaking all the rules. He's breaking all through this. Perhaps this is why this is saying, you know, this is a missed opportunity with this new way of living. That's why we're lacking the passion, perhaps. Because we have all the things, we're just lacking the passion. I know who that's talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's as if we have to let go of something that of this, let's see what the transparent tarot says, or the transparent symbols say. I see It's as if this is some kind of dream catcher. But, here, hold up, wait a minute. It's in reverse, so it could be he has no control over himself. Oh, okay, well that's it. And that's what needs to be adjusted, because this is saying if he doesn't have control over himself, then somebody needs to control their self in order to this discipline has to be here somehow readjusted in this. I'm looking for this symbol of this I guess it doesn't want us to know. It's supposed to be a secret. I'll look one more time. Here it is. Yeah, it's the dream catcher. And it's in reverse. So this is protection, talisman, amulet, artifact, purification, removing bad vibe, incantation, absolution, cleansing the space, shield, and defense. The dream catcher is a symbol of protection against unholy, evil, or harmful things. It can be materialized in any act or instrument through which it is intended, the removal of the evil eye, of the charms, curses, nightmares, and also the protection of persons, places, and experiences with a special negative charge. The symbol may refer to the necessity to remove from the personal energy field anything that can poison it, both from the outside and from the inside. Thoughts, emotions, fears, words, negative behaviors, anything. And this is what this is too. This is, he's releasing this so he can. Depending on the image it composes, this is that, what I said. This is overlaying. The doom catcher may suggest the benefit of protective energy shield that protects the persons from everything that is bad, or it may show the need to create it. And you know, the emperor is the protector. He protects, he's the family, he's the father, he protects the whole family. When he's in reverse, he's really not there to protect her. His shield's down anyway. He's unprotected, and perhaps this is what this is telling you, to be protected, because it's in reverse. So the cure has an energetic spiritual nature, and it is not visible. The cure has an energetic spiritual nature, and it is not visible. You heard that? Perhaps that's the Ace of Wands here, and that we're missing. That has helped a lot. Okay, great. Made a lot more clear to me. Okay, good. Good. Tulpar. Can I also get a read after? Sure. Tulpar, here we go. Let me just make sure no one wanted a reading before, yeah. Okay, yeah, Tulpar. Tulpar. I'm gonna stick with these for you. You're welcome. Alright, Tulpar is for you. So the Ace of Wands did come out, but it came out with the prudence. It's as if you have to take this. It's as if this is like a creative block, but it's a block for you to, it's as if this is came in a way. This come in a way for you to take a break. It's like this something blew up, and it was like, okay, well now that this came out, now we can't work. So, but something was telling you before then, but it was like you weren't listening to your intuition. Perhaps you had your heart tied up in this. Too much passion. So it was like, oh, you weren't taking the break. You weren't heeding the messages. With the moon here, with this vibration, it's as if we're going, I see this hemi-sync. It's as if we're trying to sync the right and the left. And then we have the Queen of Swords coming in. So it's as if we're trying to put some kind of logical explanation or logical reasoning to this emotional. It's like you're trying to put some kind of logical something in writing on this something invisible, like what we were saying in Jody's Son, something that you can't see, you know? It's like you're trying to put something, look, see the material, and this is this 10 too. We have this 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of this wealth, this maximum abundance, right? And then we have this Prince of Swords, which this is the Princess of Swords, which is the minor of the Tower, I say in reverse. It's as if it's some cutting off this wealth. Perhaps this has something to do with this break that we're taking. And then we have the Magus in reverse with the 9 of Swords as cruelty. Wow. So let's see what's on the top. The Knight of Swords. And then we'll pull from this. Let's see what's this transparent. That definitely wanted to come out. So perhaps this has something to do with some kind of justice. Some kind of karma. It's like changing what we do every day. This sexual something with having to do with our emotions. And it's like this phoenix, this fire rising up. And this is what I see, this rising up out of this like a phoenix in the fire. And this is the all-seeing eye, but it's in reverse. This is as if it's the feminine. See that? It's as if we have to use our intuition. And where did I see that at? Perhaps you got his head? Off with his head, I hear. Perhaps this is the cloudiness. And it's like, okay, well, maybe we do have to release him because it brings something clear. It's like something's not clear. Perhaps this is what we have to do. The hemi-sync, it's as if there's it's not all vibing. It doesn't all go. It's like it's not in sync. It's as if there's something, look, see the cloudiness and all this, and it's as if there's something breaking through this wall. There's some kind of resistance. Perhaps this is why all of these suns, all of these faces, it's like it's like the magic of the way all of this is working and how everything is connected. And this is what's bringing this together, this karma, justice. It's as if there's some kind of something. And this is this, both these 9, 10s. You know, we're going, this is something new. Madam, they said they will send me a message. Send it this week, thanks. Maybe you gotta send them a message. Alright, let me know. Tulpar. But have no fear. Have no fear. Unravel your heart. Perhaps this is what this is telling you. Yes, thank you. Okay. So it did resonate. You're welcome. Thank you. Alright, Paola de Vita. Carolina says good morning. I say Grand Rising goes, ain't no morning good. Alright, here we go. Paola de Vita. Will they send the paper? Cynthia. Can I get a card? Yes. Cynthia, you're after Paola de Vita. Will they send Paola de Vita a message? Well, this card wanted to come out. Like I said, maybe you have to send the message. You have virtue. You have to stand up and take some kind of action. I end this. Say, if you want it, you have to go take it. The three of, it's turning your back to some kind of loss and really going after it. And these two want to come out. The 9, yes, the velour. And this virtue, this 7, this Mars, this I am. All this Aries energy. Fire, 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 fire with this. So it's as if you have to take some kind of action. And you have to do it. Maybe you have to send the message. Maybe you have to remind them to send the message. Alright, Cynthia Hall. Can I get a card pulled? I mean, today I got a call scheduled with my lawyer. I don't know what it's about. Alright, Cynthia Hall. Scheduled with her lawyer and she don't know what it's about. Well, the 2 of Wands. This is this I am fire, right? This is in reverse. This Dominion in reverse. So perhaps this is, it's like limited. It's a limited, you know, here this is like all the possibilities. But here it's like we're, perhaps we're limiting these possibilities to 2, perhaps 1. I'm a Taurus, I think. We'll get you, Caroline Eyes. We have this in the deep subconscious and this in the deep subconscious on either ends of these cards, which are upright. With this disappointment in reverse, 5. So you see both of these stars, right? One is sitting like this on the point, and then this too, this disappointment is in reverse. It's as if we feel as though we've been defeated with this, it's as if there is some kind of, is this, it's like all in our head, and it's as if that, it's as if whatever is in our head, all these lies are in our head, they're releasing. Once we release these lies from our head, or perhaps this lies in general with these other people, because we have the 5 of Swords. Maybe this has something to do with the woman or the relationship with the Venus. And then this 5 in reverse is this scorpionic energy. And then we have these 2 on the ends. Oh, the High Priestess. And the 10 of Swords, the ruin. So these are 5s, and this 2 is this imbalance that creates a whole shift. Perhaps some kind of truth comes out, and it does clear the fog from here. It's as if the defeat of disappointment has, the disappointment is lessened. It does come to a painful ending, but something about this net, something about this, it's like where this all comes in. You see all of this, and then all of this. It's like all of this, bringing this in, lining these up, and then boom, the net comes down, and it's as if we're trying to capture all this, perhaps bring water, drink water. And it's like your magic on water, on these things. You can control these things with your thoughts, And perhaps this is what this is telling you with this Prince of Swords. This is this new plan. Perhaps we're cutting off some kind of idea. The riddle, I don't know what that means, Stephen. 369, the goose drank wine, the monkey chewed tobacco on the streetcar line. The line broke, the monkey got choked, and they all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Clap, clap. Yeah, what Steven said. I'm seeing Iran, how are you? Alright, Coraline Eyes. This is you. Taurus. Coraline Eyes. She's a fellow Taurus just like me. And there you go. The Queen of Discs. This is your Taurus. This is you. That is so you. And it's as if you're really... You have what you have, right? And it's as if you're taking this and in your power... And you're really turning your back to whatever this is. Perhaps it has something to do with this love or this unapologetic lust. And then here it says if this, it's like we're trying to keep this from leaking. We're trying to stop it, but it's like it just keeps coming. Perhaps this has something to do with trapping it or catching this. Perhaps this is some kind of grudge with the 4 in reverse. It's as if maybe we're neglecting the healing. It's as if this is Jupiter retrograde in Libra, which is this injustice when it comes to love. It's as if there's some kind of breakup. This love, this team. Maybe this is this third party. Something wasn't working. Something was working from the outside. There's outside fire, outside passion. It's a lack of passion, perhaps. But then there is this Cupid's arrows, this coming together. We have this lovers. Perhaps this is an idea or a decision, a choice that we have to make. And this is the 7, perhaps there is some kind of failure when it comes to this choice. It's as if we want to hold on and Taurus energy, we don't want to let go. We just want to keep on holding on. And Saturn's here like, well, you gotta let go. There's this boundary, something. There has to be a boundary. We have to let go. And perhaps this is what this 6 is, this 6 of pleasure. Perhaps this is having to do with the past, some kind of past love, past relationship. Maybe this has to do with your childhood. Or, some kind of consistency when it comes to this unhappiness or this coming together, this coming apart, these inside emotions, these really shining the light on the truth, something like this. Let me know. Tips, Fedora. Thank you. It's really appreciated. Hey, Laverne. Am I going to own a house in America? Superpowers. Is Laverne going to own a house in America? Well, the Princess of Discs. You have to let go of something material. You have to put some kind of money in to get something out. Hello, you beauty. Hello, Steven. How are you? Yeah, I'm trying to catch my negative thinking and treat myself better. Yes, that makes sense. Salam, how are you? Lane Light Reflections is a Taurus too. All of my Taurus people, what is up? Yeah, that sounds like me. Very, very good. What is up? What should I know about Jade? Alright, this is Lane Light Reflections. What should Lane Light Reflections know about Jade? I don't know if this is yours, but we're going to go for it. Prince of Cups. Well, perhaps She's offering you some kind of change or some kind of smooth sailing in some kind of ending, beginning. It's like this new love, and then it's like focus on some kind of new beginning that brings some kind of heat, passion. Um, the Prince of Wands, but it's as if you're dragging this tiger. Perhaps this is some kind of something. Maybe this is her. Are you dragging her with you? Maybe this leads to some kind of gain when you bring her. But with the Knight of Disc in reverse and the Prince of Wands coming up next in reverse, there's some kind of lack of protection. Perhaps this is like pushing this away. You know, the Knight of Pentacles saying like, I don't want to wait. You know, I can't, I can't, I want this right now. And it's like, and now because of that, it's pushing this off. Maybe that's why you're carrying this big, huge thing. It's like something about Earth's timing, in Earth's timing, all about this completion, but perhaps this is a lack of a loss of the battle or some kind of cancer. It's like we fell off the wagon. It's like we're off the wagon and now we're stuck. We're stuck in this position, but we're stuck in this position so that way we can see this, we can make these changes as if we're supposed to be protected in this change so that way we can see the lies, we can see through this deception, something about this with the Ace of Swords and this, some kind of lie, some kind of blockage, unclarity, something, and perhaps we have to sit here in this until we see the truth. It's as if, okay, well, you're staying here until the truth comes out or until this becomes clear, until you regain your power, something. It reminds me of whatchamacallit, getting his Samsung, getting his hair cut off, and now he's like without his power. So now he's sitting in the dungeon, and it's like, okay, well, he's sitting here until his hair grows back. Once his hair grows back, he regains his power, and then here comes the truth, and then he bumps through this thing. There's where the 7 comes in. This is this velour. This is where you have to not give up. Don't be scared. Don't give up. You know, I've been feeling that thing that felt weird lately. Yes, new beginnings. Yes. World Rich, Risen, Claire. Yes, what's up, Tracy? She's a Cancer. I'm a Cancer rising. Okay. Drop the table and walk away, just like you're looking at a new cage at the zoo. Yes. Damn straight. Still smoking my thing. Ooh, very true. Thank you for the reading. You're welcome. We can't hold up a two-legged table by ourselves with the other person stacking more stuff. True. I seen your false snuff. I'm healing from my childhood traumas that I didn't even realize. I guess I held in a lot of pains. Yes, that came up too. Lane Light. That came up in a reading recently about how like something could have happened to us when we were a child, and because it was going to create so much pain, our brain like blocked it out, so like we didn't even remember it. So I'm dealing with that too. This could have a lot to do with Pluto and Aquarius, you know, things coming up, past pain, shit we didn't even know about. And let's look into the Lantern Oracle. Actually, I'm going to pull a card for all of us going through this. This is, you know, healing is a lifelong process. So we're all healing. Anyone who's healing, I did see the fox. Maybe that has something to do with it. Alright, for all of us healing. And the Lantern Oracle. take that later. When is that? Oh, man. Oh, thank you guys for your donations. Oh, look what we got. Renewal. See, it says regeneration begins with decay. That shit gotta go. Look, inner life. This is so beautiful. So, and let's see what's the transparent symbol for this renewal? Wow. Okay. Well, we have these dark cosmos, the dark, the night, with these little volcanoes. Or so I see them as little volcanoes. What do you think they are? I say here's the roots and here's all the shit, and then boom, they're all blowing. It's like landmines. Perhaps we are, it's as if we're walking through this, right? And this darkness is in between these. It's like we don't even see these, but as we're walking, boom, we're sparking, igniting these things. Perhaps we are blowing up, you know, like, ah, you know, having these things. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Alright, we'll do the darkness first, and then we'll do the outburst. It is outburst. Okay, so this is the end. So the renewal, maybe we should read the renewal first. But there is a blackout, finally, darkness, without horizon, absolute black introspection. This is darkness causes fear or reluctance because it hides, loses, or disturbs. It can be a symbol of pain, spiritual death, or degeneration. Look, right? Decay. But also one of the necessary rest in which we close our eyes to resist in the intensity of emotion, to think better, to see more clearly, and to choose the optimal solution or the right direction. And perhaps this is what this is telling us, that in this outburst, this is in this peak crisis, this is rebellion and outbreak, virulent manifestation, sudden, unexpected, tempestuous, volcanic, nervous breakdown, overload, stress, burnout. So this is all what's coming with this renewal, which perhaps this is what's bringing about the renewal. Renewal is also number 27, which 2 and 7 equals to 9, which brings us to the Hermit, 2, which is this alone, like this renewal. So when the foundation of our life cracks, or the identity we understand ourselves through collapses, it could take some time to clear out the wreckage. It can even take longer to build a new vision and begin constructing our life's new direction going forward from it. Internally, we must undergo a radical shift in thinking and feeling. It is so radical that once it's fully processed, it has the power to reconfigure who we are in ways that enhance and restore our vitality. The gestation period can be challenging and at times bring us to our knees. Like the snake, we go through the pain of shedding the skin of our past and growing beyond our former life. It can hurt beyond belief to grieve over all that we need to let go of, especially if we are still heavily attached to or over-identified with that what was and who we understand ourselves to be. It's almost like a grieving process, like we're grieving it. The feeling of loss can be overwhelming, that it feels like death. This is because it is, a metaphorically speaking, a metaphorical death. The main non-literal deaths we experience throughout lives are for releasing whatever has come to an end. The nature of our continual evolution requires us to rid ourselves of all of the debris and allowing for the new. If something has left or ceased to be in our life, we are asked by Spirit Self to trust that it is necessary for our highest growth. If we truly need what is lost, we will, in essence, but not necessarily, find it eventually return to us, as but in an improved state. And if not, what is now genuinely right and necessary for us will come in due course. So everything is meant to happen, and everything for a reason. We are where we're supposed to be right now, right here. It says, nonetheless, the shock of what is not the same and painfully missed can continue to shatter and devastate us until we fully comprehend the destabilize from what is ended and is no more. To proceed with the unanticipated is all that remains in our power to do. This often requires a level of maturity and acceptance that we need to develop. Patience is a virtue that it behoves us to have with ourselves throughout these dark periods. You know, it's darkness in here. See the darkness? Renewal takes the time it takes. Nature will not be rushed. However, your spirit self will eventually awaken and shine through you. The featured guardian has shown up to remind you that that renewal opens you further into all that you are. It is time to surrender something of who you believe you are to experience how much more of you there is to be explored and enjoyed. Long term, it is much more arduous and painful to remain stuck and limited because you have refused to fully shed and leave behind the dead skin of your past. The challenging process of regeneration is all about expanding into your new beginnings. Embrace the next chapter of your life and let it be the best one thus far. Wow. Renewal reconciles every ending to its new beginning. And this is what this was saying. And perhaps we are going to be dealing with these, metaphorical deaths. We're going to be in darkness. We're going to be in this hermit mood. Perhaps, we are in this, where this is inner tension can be, but it's building up. It's burning out. The longer, it's like, the accumulation of emotions, thoughts, states, situations, it can no longer be tolerated or endured. This is it, building up and building up and building up and building up. Perhaps this is what created this burst to have the darkness. It's all of this tension. Anything that causes a lot of emotional or physical stress to the body, a big upset, a traumatic experience, living in the abusive relationship, a job involving extremely stressful situations, the medical history of a family with problems, social conflicts, unexpressed frustrations, and stored for a long period of time can lead to its overload. The result being a crisis. The outburst can have a liberating result if the energy is positively channeled, or a destructive one if it is not controlled. The card may also show a sudden turn of events. And perhaps this is what this is, the sudden turn of events that leads to this darkness that creates this renewal. And this is a period that we must go through in order for us to regenerate from this loss. What up, Kat? Tracy says, I want a reading. Did I already give you a reading, Tracy? Stevie, I'm a Cancer rising too. Yes. Tracy says, I want a reading, Claire. Tracy. So we have the Princess of Cups. And I hear, is there a pearl in there? Oh, and we have the Hermit in reverse with the Fool in reverse. So it's as if we're all raveled up in this, it's like in this ego. It's like we're going the wrong way. Perhaps we're living in the past or living in the future. We have to focus on now. Maybe it's this cracked ego. Maybe it has something to do with this pearl. It's as if this is like, we have to go through this jumbled up period so that way we can get to this pearl. Perhaps this princess is a new love. And then on the top, it's the Ace of Swords in reverse with the Eon. So perhaps it's some kind, the lies are coming out. It's like, okay, well, it's Judgment Day. Everything that was unclear is coming clear. You know, anything that we did or you know, you planted that tree, the tree is growing, and you are now bearing the fruit from this, from whatever you planted. Tracy. God, Grand Rising. Last night was fun. Oh my God, was it fun or not? That's why I should not drink. You know, they brought these things and I drank like 2 sips of it. I was whacked, but it was fun. I don't know if anybody caught that, but it was really fun last night. I want to smoke a joint one day. I'll roll one up. I'm taking a break for now. I'm trying to get my money up. All right, for sure. Shadow work is a lot. Yes, it is. Yeah, I had a dream about it last night. I woke up at 4 a.m. My mom used to treat me like I was dumb. She ran through a lot of guys. My parents divorced when I was young. It wasn't easy. I saw bad things. Right. And we can remake them. Here's the High Priestess with the 6 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, this oppression. So this tells me that we need to be like this High Priestess. Perhaps we do need to put up this net. It's as if we have to put up this net, and it's like, you cannot pass this net. And I heard 9 feet. You know, your aura can go 9 feet. So perhaps you got to build this net 9 feet away. And it's as if it's like, okay, you're not getting past here. There's some kind of clues where all the facts, we're really communicating about these thoughts in our subconscious, about this net, about this 9 feet, about this protection, something invisible. And then it comes to, it's like we're talking about the end of it. We're talking about bringing it to a close, this oppression, this big long-term goals, and the restriction of these long-term goals. So it's like the ending is near. Like now we have to have the big term goals in. It's as if now you got to get your goals in before New Year's, because if you don't have your New Year's resolution in by then, it's like it won't count. I don't know. Maybe you're on a time crunch. And this Madge is here saying that the only way you're going to succeed through this is if you see this through a different perspective. You're lacking passion. You're lacking passion. And there's the Prince of Cups. Perhaps we have to forgive ourselves, forgive somebody else, take a break, focus on the little things. I mean the big things. It's like the bigger picture. I made it me, the person I am now. I'm thankful, even though it sucked. I thought of seashells. Cool. I love shadow work. It's interesting. Yes, regeneration. I'm ready to. We don't need to carry emotional crutches any longer than we do. Yes. Yes, the world is yours. Cat, why did Cass get up at 3 in the morning? Was it for a woman or he can't sleep? Why did Cass get up at 3 o'clock in the morning? The Fool. The Fool. And this Fool, his heart is all wrapped. But I see all of these, like, pills. And it's as if it's like Mars, Mercury, and Gemini. So this is really talking about Mars. Maybe this is war. Maybe we're talking about war. These new beginnings. But I really see this. You see this and this? It's as if there's something tied here to this. Some kind of fire and ice. And this is abundance. And then there's this 2 of fire, this dominion, this many possibilities. So this is the Fool. This new taking risk of many possibilities. And this Knight of Cups on the split. And this is this offering this new love, this new feeling. You know, the Knight is bringing a message of love or some kind of feeling. That was for you, Kat. Stephen, recognizing the end of the old cycle leads the beginning of the new cycle. Damn straight. This is trippy. Yes. Hello, Sam Doles, aka Nurse Moonshine. Tracy says thanks. You're welcome. The Fool reversed may not want to, nor think they're ready for the new cycle. Yeah, the Fool upright is ready for the new. The Fool reverse is very foolish, too. I've been seeing 9 a lot. Yes, that's your confirmation. Comment terrific. Hello, ma'am. Can you read for me? I'm from the Philippines. When will I get married? All right. This is comment terrific. From the Philippines, when will I get married? Well, there's the Fool. When your heart is untangled. And then we have the 8 of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, she's widowed. She's been single for a very long time. And it's as if, you know, with this, maybe with this comes to an end. It's like these, you know, this is walking away from an emotional situation that no longer serves us. But when it's in reverse, it's as if we're dreaming, but there's no end, there's no restriction on the dreams. It's as if we're dreaming of this love, of this independent love. Perhaps this is this new something that comes. The Queen of Disc, this is a family, this is being married, this is the mother, the wife. See what's under here, the Lovers. Yes, 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 you do get married. They do go through some kind of change. Perhaps this is why the Fool is unraveling his heart right now. It's like we're manifesting this, whatever you think you're creating. It's like you're creating this in your mind's eye right now. So it's like write letters to your future husband. You know, write letters to your future spouse, like how you want him to be. You know, dream him up. Dream him up. I dreamt mine up. Trust the high priestess when you're in the here and now only, not when it's in the procession state. Right. Claire, what does the hermit in reverse mean? It means you're redoing, you're relooking something that you already went over. It's like he's going up the mountain again. It's as if he's like retracing his steps, that he missed something. Something inside. Something inside you. Perhaps this is too taking a break in the spiritual thing. You know, the hermit is going within all alone, and perhaps when he is in reverse, he's getting outside help. Perhaps from spirit or some kind of maybe therapy. How long have you been growing your hair for? I've been growing mine for like 2 or 3 years, I think. I just cut my hair last week. I just cut it all off. It was all the way here. If you look at videos from like a couple weeks ago, it was way long. I just cut it off. I cut all the bad shit off. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I just cut it all off. I was being a pussy at first. I was like, I'll only cut a little bit. And I only did a little bit. And I like left all this, and then I left it like real long. And then I was like, the next day I gained a little bit more. And I cut a little bit more. And then the next day I was like, I'm just doing it. I'm just cutting it. And I just cut it. Thank you so much, ma'am. We already have plans, but the only problem is my money. Yes. Maybe we have to pull one of these for my people here. What do we need to know? See or true from the truth. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, this is gonna be really cool, guys. We're getting deep. We're emptied. Okay. The ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. Number 24. Well, I think there we have it. Wow, look, this is the unlock key, the mirror of emotions and being uncomfortable. So this is stepping out of our comfort zone to see the reflection of our everyday, or the time limit of us every day, and how this is emptied, being our new beginnings and new endings. And this is acting. Okay, assistance with access here. Oh, hi. I'm back. I don't know what the hell happened, but this assistance with access. Okay, so this is the predetermined. It's as if this is before. What up, what up? I'm looking for this symbol. This is like the sun and the moon, the action and the thought, the duality, the good and the bad, the dark and the light. This is what I think anyway, from the vision. I don't know what's going on with the damn Wi-Fi or with the YouTube, but I cannot find this damn symbol. Ah, here it is, duality, just like I said. Duality, and this is right on the... We can't make this up, I swear. So this is duality can be found in all aspects of the human being of the universe in which we live. This is the other side of the coin, the counterpart, the rocking chair, and the comparison, the compensation law. The two primordial forces may cooperate or may be in opposition. They may combine perfectly in the single being, or they may start a conflict, which means imbalance. Between polarities, there is only the way of the cooperation or separation, because the line either unifies or separates. The middle way and the balance represent the key. The symbol yin and yang show that the truth is somewhere in the middle, as there's always a black dot on the white or the other way around, because these two cannot be one without the other. Depending on the situation, the image describes what needs to be unified or what needs to be separated and delimited. Also, what is complementary, broken, or in opposition. So right here, it's as if this what is this union, which is union, is bringing this together, is the polarities is bringing this together. So we'll read this, and I think this is rising above the polarity, and this is what I think. So this is maidenhood, and it's a time of limited autonomy. It is the budding stage of underdevelopment, mental, physical, and emotional capacities. It's also the period which there is the least distortion, clouding our connection to spirit self. Conversely, the older we get, the more autonomy we have, and the more estranged we are from our spirit self. Throughout life, we require the assistance of other circumstances in the world in order to grow. Whether or not we like it, acknowledge it, or accept it, a time will come when we cannot ignore what we can neither do everything alone nor have everything done for us. We must learn the middle way of active and receptive, living with and amongst the others and the world. And this is this bringing this unity together. The maiden holds a key that eliminates her surroundings. She is pointing the key towards her chest, where she believes the lock to be. However, her conscious attention and desire are not enough to find the keyhole and unlock her way into all that is within. The maiden requires assistance to discover the full spectrum of who she is. This is the same for every one of us. Like the maiden, we all hold the key to ourselves and simultaneously remain in need of an independent relationship with other people, places, and situations to assist us in assisting the full terrain of our spirit self. The maiden supports you through a time of asking for help and accepting it from those who are genuinely pure of source, love, and light. May you allow yourself the time to seek out those knowledgeable and willing to assist you in learning how to access and embody your full power and purpose. Throughout your journey of self-discovery, remember to practice discernment and trust your intuition on whether someone, a situation, a thing, or place is safe and right for you now. Always receive with gratitude and love that which is wholeheartedly and transparently given. And this is what this is saying. This is what's coming together. This Unity is the key. Unity is the key. Unity is the key. Rising above this, putting the bad, the good, and everything together. The sun without rain or darkness simply dry up. The moon card, the cofres, the center between the dog and the wolf, is the place where we can appreciate the subconscious. Yes, we are all evolving. And this, the eternal gatekeeper, number 32, says acknowledge, assert, and protect what is right for you. And you have this sword coming up. With this subconscious, with this, and with these memories. So it's as if we're looking at these memories that bring this. It's like memories that we forget, memories that spark the subconscious, that bring this truth or a lie. And perhaps this is the eternal gatekeeper. They're blocking this. Like I said, that this is the blocking the memories from us, because to protect us. It was our own memory protecting us, or our own heart protecting us. That was the eternal gatekeeper. And that's also number 5, the Hierophant. This featured guardian has her eyes closed. She makes the decisions according to her spirit self's guidance and not based on external or social influences and expectations. As a spiritual warrior, she tunes into her heart's rhythm. This is this tuning into the subconscious, into your heart's deepest truth. Simultaneously, she allows and denies access to multiple facets of herself and her life. She walks forward into the greater clarity while what behind her is further disintegrates. She deliberately co-creates her present with authentic intention by choosing to release herself from any reality that no longer serves her, and by boldly stepping into what does serve her. The eternal gatekeeper supports you in practicing your right to change your mind at any point. What and who you allow into your life and how far is always up to you. Something that is right for you now may not be in 5 months, years, or decades. And this is what Stephen was talking about your crutches. Like, we can use a crutch. Like, I used a crutch to get from one place to another place, but then after so long, that crutch became, a little too much. We had to get rid of that crutch. Like, we use the smoke box to get off of the smoking. Now we're using this to get off the smoke box. It's a crutch, and it's time to release that. It's okay to say no to what you once had allowed. If your body, it says it is okay to say no to what you once had allowed. If your body, spirit, self, and emotions are a no, your heart's truth is no, despite any protest of logic. It can be challenging to do right by our authentic truth, especially when it's not convenient and does not make apparent sense. However, the consequences of saying your authentic no or yes may be as catastrophic or risky as your fear. If they should be, you are not obliged you're not obliged to justify yourself. No is a complete sentence. That's it. You always get to choose how much access a person has to the dominion of your heart, your mind, body, energy, and personal space. This is your inherent birthright. It has no exception. You're always free to invest in and withdraw from anyone, anything, any activity, or any place at any time. It may be a time where choosing again in areas that you are off your mark proves particularly pertinent. Check in with how aligned you are with your spirit self's truth. To recognize and take responsibility for making authentic, empowering choices is a gift to spirit self that keeps giving. the power and strength in seeing things for what they are and acting on them by making the right choices for you are fourfold. Fourfold. Wow, a person, opportunity, or situation might be attractive and look good on paper. It will have adverse effects if it's not a good and true fit on right timing for you. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and listen to your spirit self truth. It's okay if it does not match crucial or social norms, cultural or social norms. What is not right for you will never magically become right for you just because it seems as though it should. First name, last name, what's up? The Guardian's message is every moment is an opportunity to choose again. To live in alignment with the light of your heart and spirit self is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and to the world. That is beautiful. So this is why this rhythm, it's as if we have to release something from our subconscious. And this, it's like these memories. It's as if we have to release these past memories from our vibration in order to recognize our truth. It's as if there's some kind of lie. If it doesn't feel right, it's probably not worth it. But who knows? That's true. Steven says, hey, first name, last name. Yo, that thing looks sick. I want to get one. I distanced myself from this new guy I was hanging out with. Would love a reading about a new guy coming in. A great match for me to build a long-term relationship with. Alright. First name, last name. I've been really good screening men these days and putting myself first. So proud of myself that I want a real relationship. I'm ready. That's what I say. First name, last name. Let's see. Helen, hey. First name, last name. What do you need to know? Well, you got the key, so that we just did this. And the key is your inner life is a garden to be cultivated. Your inner life. So perhaps it says this, it's within, and this mudras will help. This mudras. I'm good. Perhaps this is 43 leading to the 7, which is the Chariot. The more we tune to our inner light or spirit self, the more we live our outer life through it. So it's like the more you love yourself internally, the more will bring love to us. The more transparent we become, the more our inner life is reflected back to us through the innate connections we enjoy with others and our surroundings. Without a healthy and solid sense of self-communing within spirit self, there is only ever smoke and mirrors without. To relate to others from this facade or false self is to forge false connections that create distance rather than closeness. Deep and lasting relationships become possible once we have established such a relationship with ourselves. The journey home to spirit self provides us with genuinely secure foundation to build our lives upon. Coming home to the loving white light within transforms our limitations and blind spots into pathways without. The loving luminosity of our inner life shines through all destiny, deception, and distractions. All shadows burn into the dusty ashes. Illusions ultimately are. This is why the shadows bury instead of heal what is beautiful but injured within them. This is also why shadows need the light's loving burn to peel away and crumble them back into ash. Our inner light can openly hold space for all of the unaccepted thoughts, feelings, behaviors, and compulsions that we try to hide or deny. We do not realize that our buried within our shadows, are in fact glorious allies with core truths desperate for the light to illuminate and alleviate them of their necessary message to us. To bring light to our shadows is to see them as perversions of something that had started off good and got distorted. Regardless of how threatening any shadow of ours may currently feel or may have once seemed, no shadow ever is, has been, or can be anything more or less than the goodness that got lost, overburdened, or injured along the way. The featured crone supports you in bringing loving light, acceptance, and value to the shadow parts of yourself. All they have ever tried to do is help you. However, it is actually your help that they need. Shadows need release from the message that they are and that you do not pay attention to. Your shadows are burdened with this essential information about yourself that you ignore. They need you to acknowledge them with loving attention, compassion, and appropriate action. Therefore, this card suggests that it's an opportune time to sit down with your shadows and do the following steps with each one. Listen to them. Grand Rising, BC. With compassion, honor them with a new and affirmating meaning and significance in your life. Like before, this used to do this, but now it's doing something else. Integrate them healthily by freeing them from the dark. Let everyone know about them. Write it down. Integrate them healthy. Yes. Trust, love, acknowledge, and empathize with each shadow as you shine the light upon to transform it back into a healthy alignment with the purity of your spirit self. And the last one is reach out for support and help from an appropriate professional healer or mentor to guide you through the process if you need to. It is time to make a compassionate self-exploration a priority. A journey into the stillness and silence of your inner light. Filled garden is optimal. To establish an intimate communion with yourself, you may feel the need to embrace a period of solitude. This is tend to your garden first. The shadows you illuminate will reveal all the good that they had mistakenly buried with foretold radiance, strength, and blessings. So before this relationship, first name, last name, you need to get this out of you. Before I used to do this, now I do this. Exactly. Incredible transformations happening. Yes. Fair and square. Steven said it. BC said, woke up with Belinda Carlisle's song, Heaven is a Place on Earth. Love that. Nice. Yes, yes. Awesome, awesome. So that's the key. That's the key to this. Perhaps when you embrace this 5-9ers, what do you can say? Not understand? Sexy lady. Humor. Sorry. We love to laugh here. I have been embracing it. Cards reflecting that. Yes. I feel like I am in heaven sometimes, especially on the road looking at the sunset. Right. We say it here. Amen, Claire. Yesterday was so weird at the store. I went for one thing and spent 2 hours because everyone was talking to me and wanting hugs. I just thought about it later. Oh, that's so cool. Metamorphosis 11. But it's as if we have to go through some kind of thorn. Perhaps this will hurt. It's as if we're unwrapping ourselves from these thorns. This is the change that we're going through. So this is like, really be careful. Perhaps we have to play in order to get our spirit self. It's as if we're mending it with this gold. You have good energy. I don't blame them. Right? Hello, I'm new here. Could I get a wee read, please? Yes, Ohana. Hey, Prod JNC. Welcome, welcome. A wee read from Ohana. Alright. Shall we pull from the Lantern Oracle one for Ohana? Alright, well, the smoke and mirrors are cleared. It's as if you burnt your bridges, or perhaps we rebuilt these bridges. And look, this lady is pregnant. So I don't know if this is pregnant or if you had your baby, or I don't know. It's in reverse. This is creative power. Let's see. Ohana Stitch. Ohana Stitch. Right. Look. You lost your power because we're not standing in our truth. Perhaps this is why there's this separation or failure to decide. So there has been, right, this lack of success. But it's as if you did this or you created it. Perhaps this is it. Because this is like what I say to Chattanooga. It's as if like when it's here and in power, we're standing on all four. This is all truth. You know, everything's out. But when it's in reverse, what does he release? Touch my shit. One time. But it's as if we're coming out of here like, it's as if whatever we did before, it's we're suffering the consequences, I see, or perhaps the truth is coming out, and this is why this lack of power is. It's as if we're standing on one leg, and there's no truth. There's no truth ever. Perhaps this is why there is this lack of creativity. There's this lack of this, but perhaps that's why the smoke and mirrors is coming out. This devil, the Knight of Wands. This is this bad news. This is bad toxic news. Perhaps this is what this telling you. Like, stand up for yourself. Stand up for them. Stand up for the truth. With the Empress is here. This is this new beginning. This creative thing. Maybe this is your mother or mother. Baby mother. Something has something to do with that. Could you repeat that, please? I didn't hear you. Electricity. It came after more than approximately 12 hours. Oh, what? You lost electricity, Whitey? What do you from, lady? Where am I from? I'm from Pennsylvania. United States. Hey, Hannah. Hey, Hola, Davita. Didn't I do your reading? I did it already. But I'll do it again. Paola Davita. One card for Paola Davita. So we have a lack of communication, or perhaps this is saying to stay silent, to not communicate, because there's the Wheel of Fortune. It's as if there's a turn of events and things are not going in your favor. But with the wheel in reverse like that, hey, can you shut the door at least? Really? With the wheel in reverse, at least what I always say is that the good thing about this is that it goes up. It goes up from here. Sorry about that, guys. YouTube is a beautiful connection. Yes, it is. Is this me? Ohana Stitch, the last one I did is you, yes. The Empress, Page of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles are all three pregnant. So was Rapunzel. Right. And that lady also was pregnant. Feet first. Madam, please, did you do my reading? Was it a yes? I did your reading, Paola, over and over again. Yes, I did see the tower in there. I did it 3 times, rewind it. Yes, that was your reading, Ohana. Greetings from Russia to all the people from the chat. Where is this girl from? This girl is from Pennsylvania. United States. But I'm really not from here. It's a pity that there is no translation from people from this fucking chat. Listen, I'm like 5 minutes behind you. 5-9 are us. So when you write your question, like, chill. Have some patience. I'll get to your question. Cookle a bit. Whatever that means, Caroline Eyes. Welcome from Russia. I like your accents. Yes. Yes, we missed you, YT. Hannah says, thanks for sharing this purse. Yes, brother, her accent and timbre are so good. What's timbre? What's timbre? Alright, who's next? I'm gonna hang up. I've been here way too long. I'm hungry. Anybody need me to reinstate an accent for an American movie? She's gone. $59 or else you want me to redo your card? I'm hungry too. Alright, 59 RS. What's 59 RS? Need to know. Oh, you're going through some kind of healing, or perhaps you are a star. The Ace of Cups, maybe this is what you've been through. This is, I see we're changing our vibration, because this is like, the world saying that there's some kind of something incomplete, something coming apart. There's something that needs our passion, our velour. There's this lack of victory, perhaps because there's this interference. Another 8. The interference, perhaps it's like our dreams or an illusion, or it's not real. Maybe the interference is some kind of drug, and this is like being honest and being truthful, coming in and cutting this off. It's as if there's some kind of strings attached, and in order for this healing, it's as if these strings need to be released in order for this passion to come. Perhaps this is why we're dumping our cups, to release the treasure. Yes, everything is a vibration. YT. The old ain't worth the effort no more. Yeah, that's true too. YT. This is you. The Knight of Cups with this cruelty in reverse. So it's as if we're coming in with this new feeling, and it's as if we're no longer dreaming of these. It's like no more bad nightmares. It's as if we're coming in this with this new love, this velour. Very passionate. What does the pregnant woman and the Ferris wheel together mean? It's as if we're releasing this, okay, so when it's in reverse, it's as if this is the waiting period, or perhaps she already birthed the baby, or it's about to happen. You know, with reversals, it can go to either extreme. These are your cards, so use your intuition when deciphering the messages, but when it's with the wheel, I say this wheel, there was a whole live about this, that this could maybe give you more information. It was smoke and mirrors, and it was the smoke and mirrors, and but that wheel was turning, and like this always turning. This wheel, your wheel, was in reverse, so it's as if those bridges were already broken. This wheel is already stuck. You broke them chains. Perhaps it's saying you broke free from this, and now you're breaking out of this creation. Something new is forming, or perhaps this is you have to break free in order for this creation to be birthed. Thank you, Stephen. I understand your messages based on English at school. In the end, I don't understand anything. Sorry. I love you. I will try to talk slower. And the more you listen, the more you learn. I don't know Russian. Octala. What's that mean? I don't know Russian. I think I know one word. Yeah, breaking through the lies. Oh, see, you talk. You know. You know. Well, we got 35 likes. 2222. And that's where I'm ending it. I love you, everybody. I will be here back tomorrow. Love you. Mwah. See you tomorrow. Are you shocked? No. But I'm hungry and I'm gonna go eat. So, we're ending this at 222. Love y'all. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.